What's going on, everybody? This is Phil from Millennial Money Gains, and welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video, as promised, I am going to go through my full entire dividend portfolio. If you guys are hyped for this video, please make sure you smash that like button. It does really help out the channel, and I do really appreciate it. Also, if you want to join the family, hit that subscribe button down below, and you can follow our journey to $100,000 dividend portfolio. Obviously, I still have a long ways to go. I'm just about a quarter of the way there. But make sure you guys hit that subscribe button to follow the journey. We post here at least 2 times per week, every Sunday and every Tuesday. And we post videos just like this one, or we do stock analysis. So make sure you guys are subscribed. But hopping right into the portfolio here. As you can tell, we are currently sitting at $24,368.76 at the time I am making this video. We were up a nice percentage today, about 1.77%, which is about $424. The market has been rallying pretty well in the past week. We are up 4.13%, which is almost $1,000. In the past month, we are up 5.83%, which is almost $1,350. And in the past 3 months, we are up 3.96%, which is about $927. So hopping right into the portfolio here, there has been a few changes, so we're going to definitely hop right into those. But let's get started with the one and only AT&T. Ticker symbol is T. Currently sitting at $23.99. I do own 125 shares, sitting at an average cost of $27.24. So I am down a pretty decent amount on this play, with about 12%, which is about $406 or so. AT&T, I will still continue to invest in them. Right now, my position is rather large compared to the rest of my portfolio, so I am holding off a little bit. I'm waiting to see what happens with their spin-off and everything like that before investing more money into them. But next up, we have Realty Income. This one is our monthly payer. So we have currently 54.26 shares of Realty Income sitting at... Right now, it's sitting at $70.25, and my average cost is $67.20. I am up about 4.5% on this play, which is about $165. This one is also a pretty large position in the portfolio, so I definitely have been not adding as much to this portfolio, but they do offer a great dividend and a great monthly dividend. And our third one up, we have Intel. Ticker symbol is INTC. This one has been rallying as of late, sitting at $52.22. I own just about 65 shares at $52.84 average cost. It is about 13% of my portfolio, and I am down just about 1%, a little more than 1% on the position. Intel, I will continue to add. Right now, I am adding to more of my smaller positions, so I have been taking a little bit of a stop on Intel just to take advantage of the prices in other plays right now. Next up, we have ABBV, ticker symbol ABBV. So if you guys remember from my last portfolio update, I did decrease my position size. I did have about 17 shares of ABBV. My average cost right now is $111.15. Right now, ABBV is sitting at $162. ABBV has just been rallying these past few months. In the past 3 months, where it's up over 20%. So it's really been rallying. I am up about 46% on the position, which is about $627. I will not be adding any more to ABBV unless the price does come down a little bit, but this one is one of my favorite dividend stocks, and it really has been a big growth performer for me as well. Next up, we have EPD. So this one I am doing pretty well on as well. I currently have almost 46 shares, sitting at $22.17 of average cost. The current price is $25.70. I am up about 16% on the play, and it's just about 4.5% of my portfolio. I am not adding any more to EPD right now because the price, I think, is a little bit too high for me. So I won't be adding any more of EPD, but I will be keeping these shares and having that dividend to take and reinvest elsewhere. I am not dripping on EPD as well. I will not be dripping on them anymore. Next up, we have none other than QYLD. So I currently have 176 and a half shares of QYLD, sitting at an average cost of $22.52. Right now, at QYLD is sitting at $21.04. So I am down about 6.5% on the position. I am receiving another dividend from QYLD tonight, actually. So that will hit the account tomorrow, and that will reinvest and be able to buy me a little over 1.5 shares for tomorrow. QYLD is a monthly payer. This month they actually paid me twice, but I am no longer investing anymore into QYLD. I will just be reinvesting the dividends. Next up, we have Apple, ticker symbol AAPL. Now, we currently have 14 shares of Apple. It's about 9.5% of my portfolio. I am up about 13% on the position, which is almost $300. Apple, I definitely want to keep adding to this position. This one has been rallying lately as well. It's up about 6.5% in the past week. Past month, it's up almost 9%. So I would like to add to this one. I love Apple. I have been growing this position. I do want to make Apple one of the biggest positions in my portfolio just because of how good of a company they are and just ridiculous growth aspect that they have. And the little dividend is nice as well. Next up, we have Lockheed Martin. So I'm still sitting at 1 share of Lockheed Martin, a little over 1 share due to 2 dividend reinvestments I've had. I am up about 27.7% on the position, which is about $95. So I'm not looking to add to any Lockheed Martin right now, just because they are pretty high up there. Maybe I will add to them if they come back down to around the 350s or so. But for now, I will not be adding any more to them at these current prices, besides reinvesting the dividends, of course. Next up, we have Ford. So I am still trying to build my position in Ford. Right now, I do have 46 shares of Ford, sitting at an average cost of $17.73. Ford is currently sitting at $17.69. It is only about 3% of my portfolio, and I am down about 0.2%, which is about $1.74. So I am looking to add more into Ford. I would like to get this position quickly to about 100 shares, which is just about doubling my position in it right now. So that is my goal. I am trying to get Ford by probably within the next 6 months. I would like to have them to 100 shares, depending on what else there is to invest in. Next up, we have Starbucks, ticker symbol SBUX. Starbucks has been a killer for me as of late. I was averaging down a lot on them in order to try to catch the bottom, and they have been back on the rise. So I do have a little bit over 21 shares. It's about 7.3% of my portfolio. I am down about 1.25% on the position, which is like $24 or so. But Starbucks, I think, is going to be one of my main plays in the future. And I really do like their dividend, and I'm going to be buying more at these prices. I do think they can come down a little bit more than what they're at right now, so this may not be the best price to buy at. They were under $80 at one point. But for me, I will average down at these prices and buy more shares at these prices while they're still cheap, because I think this one is at least $105 stock. So I will buy more at these prices. And next up, we have JP Morgan, ticker symbol is JPM. So this has just been a starter position for me. I only have 4 shares on them. I'm up around 7% already. It's only about 2.15% of my portfolio, with my average cost sitting at $131.84. And they're currently sitting at $141.24. So I did buy, I think it's been maybe 2 weeks now that I bought them. So they've been doing pretty well in these past 2 weeks. I really did pretty much catch the bottom here, a little bit more than the bottom, but I pretty much caught the bottom. I definitely want to add more shares. They are still down from their all-time highs pretty significantly, so I would not be hesitated to add more shares at these prices. Next up, we have one of my favorite dividend stocks, even though it's been crashing. This is 3M. Ticker symbol is MMM. I currently have 18 shares of 3M, just sitting about 10.4% of my portfolio. I am down about 4.5% at like $131 or so, but I really like 3M at these prices. I've been averaging down because I did buy them in the 160s, so I have been averaging down. But I will definitely be looking to add more into 3M. They are a dividend king, and I just like how they perform and the dividend. And lastly, I just added today, this is going to be, I will do a stock analysis on this company. Ticker symbol is ZIN. This is Zim Integrated Shipping Services. They are a recent IPO. I did add just 3 shares today, which is less than 1% of my portfolio. I'm up 1% on them already, which is $2.22. But look at this growth, guys. So they did IPO somewhere in, I want to say February, just January. The end of January of 2021. They IPO'd at $12. $11.50, and now they're currently sitting at $74.05. My average cost is $73.31. They did just pay a special dividend of $17 per share, and this one I think is really just poised to grow. Their PE ratio is sitting just over 1 right now, so the valuation is still very cheap. They're up 185% in the past year. So this company been really strong, but we are going to go through and do a stock analysis on them because I do think this one is going to be a huge player in my portfolio, and I definitely want to add more shares here. But I want to wrap up the video here. I really do appreciate you all for watching. If you guys like my portfolio and have any questions, just leave them down in the comments below. If you have any comments or concerns or anything, just put them down in the comments. I really want to hear you guys' thoughts. I want to know how your guys' portfolios are doing. Make sure you hit that like button. I really do appreciate it. Also, subscribe to the channel. Hit that little red subscribe button down below. I appreciate you all. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.